And talk about taking lawn care seriously. One New York town is now threatening lax homeowners with stiff fines and even jail time for keeping a messy yard or house. Massapequa Park is now issuing first-time fines from anywhere from $250 to $1,000 for violations. The fine then jumps to $2,500 for the second offense, which could also include a jail sentence of up to 10 days. If you're hit a third time with an offense, you'll get 15 days in the slammer and a staggering $10,000 fine. Representatives say from the town, they say, you know what, these fines and jail time are harsh for a reason. They want their town cleaned up. Is this the right way to do it? Would you like stiffer penalties for negligent homeowners in your neighborhood?
All right, Jim Sharp with KFYI. What are your thoughts on this one?
Well, if my family had lived in this town, I'd be doing time still for all the junk cars my dad had. I mean, we kind of were those kind of people. You know, I get that. I get that people want to have a nice-looking neighborhood and whatnot, but jail, really, for an unkempt lawn? Jail? It's just a little crazy. And then down the road, they'll eventually jail you for eating popcorn too, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
We were talking about HOAs yesterday and how HOAs can, you know, really hit you with some penalties as well. And this is just folks wanting their neighborhoods clean.
This is a town.
Yeah. HOA, though, is voluntary. I mean, you don't have to, you know, once you can buy a house in a municipality, they change the law on you or whatever, but an HOA, you're like, oh, I'm signing the dotted line, you better read everything there. It's too much. I mean, sometimes people, they just can't, they just don't have time to take care of them.
If it's an elderly person, maybe someone who's disabled or can't afford to hire someone to mow their lawn, I just think that's kind of mean. I think there's a better way to go about maybe helping these people out if need be, and if they qualify.
Yeah, and honestly, isn't there a little bit larger problems in our society than bad lawns? I mean, really, do we need to put people in jail for that? I mean, you don't have a constitutional right to a good view out your front door. Sorry, you don't.
Yeah, well, a lot of you guys are really reacting to this as well.
Yeah, Katie Davis writes in saying, that's a little much, but I do hate having that neighbor that doesn't take care of their yard.
Mark Daniel says, once again, reminds me of the stupid cussing fine thing recently. Isn't there better things people could focus on?
Kelly Carroll says, I think the fine is a bit much and jail time is ridiculous, but I do think people should be fined.
All right, so there you go. They think you should slap them with a fine if you can't keep your yard nice and pretty.
If it's extreme.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you get a million warnings or something, I suppose, but yeah, no.